most families in America and here in Kansas City are just a paycheck or two or three away from being in the same situation that many of the families that we serve in this initiative are. That's when we made the connection with the Shawnee Mission District. And the way the initiative works is essentially United Way partners with a school district and a social service agency that is paired with that school district to work with families in case management model, working around issues related to financial stability, housing stability. And so that case manager really works as a coach in helping to prevent unplanned or disruptive school moves in the lives of school-age children who are experiencing housing instability.
Because I didn't have a car and we're now in the extended stay, I'm kind of having to tweak my hours at work because of the kids, because school is out. So that kind of shortened some of my hours at work. So then when I was applying at first, it was, well, you don't meet the income requirement.
So we actually escaped an abusive situation, and we were in hiding for quite a long time. And we lived in my van and a couple of shelters, things like that. And then when we moved up to Kansas, that's when we ended up in the extended stay. And we switched schools several times because of the whole situation.
Not only getting them to school, but making sure they had clean clothes to go to school. You know, there were times we washed clothes in the tubs.
Because they were tired of, jumping hotel to hotel or jumping house to house. Like he said, I was in that stage where I was like, you know what, I'm done being homeless.
If a child's not able to go to the same home and the home that they know and the home they can take their friends to every day and is moving from one location to another, then how can they work on a project? How can they keep track of their books?
The goal of the Family Empowerment Program is to get people to housing stability, but also to maintain stability in general, with food, with being able to pay their bills, and to be able to maintain.
The families that participate in this program work very hard to overcome, the challenges and struggles that life has thrown their way. A lot of them are dealing with an unexpected job loss, a medical emergency, a change in their housing situation that is something that a lot of us can't plan for, and it just kind of sets the cycle of making it really hard to catch back up.
Frustrated. There's a time when I was beginning to think this is how it was going to be until they were grown.
I would look to them for strength all the time, because I can't understand, why are you not upset that we don't have all the things, that you don't have all the things the other kids have? Christmas would come around and they wouldn't have Christmas. They'd see other people open presents, and my kids are just excited seeing them do it. As a parent, no, that's not okay, but I can't afford to do this for you. It's okay, Dad. We have you, we have Mom.
That's what pushes us more to try to meet that goal, because our kids are thankful for whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, they're just thankful for it, and I love my kids to death.
In the hotel room, and it was just that kind of enclosed space, and the kids got their stuff and everything's loud. It's just like, okay, just breathe, meditate a little bit, pray a little bit, and just keep going.
Because we all want to be able to do it for ourselves without help. As a man, being over a family, it kind of makes you feel worthless to not be able to support your family and do the things for your family like they need. And they need it, but you can barely help yourself.
So children who are growing up having to think about really big things, like where their next meal is coming from, where they're going to sleep, it really takes away and detracts from other things that they could be focusing on, like their education and their friends and what their hopes are for the future.
So we've gone from the point of being terrified every single day of everything we say or do, turning into torture or threats, of physical violence to now we feel like we can breathe.
And just having the stability of being able to stay in their own school with the teachers and friends that they know long term has huge benefits to them later in life.
I can't tell you exactly how I feel because there's so much involved. But just to know that somebody has your back and supporting you every step of the way, that means more than anything to me, you know? Especially when you're not the type of person to ask or have your hand out.
We've gone from being hypervigilant and just dealing with high levels of stress all the time to now we feel safe. So that's the biggest thing right now, is that we finally feel safe and able to settle in one place.
Managing my bills, you know, just getting a budget together, even when I was dishing out all that money. At that time, I really could only think about right now. And so with the empowerment program, it was kind of helping me. They were helping me think ahead, you know, like, okay, well, once we get here, then what are we gonna do?
There are people out there that you can trust that aren't just trying to get something from you or figure a way to manipulate you. Especially the people at Shawnee Mission and Jewish Family Services and the empowerment program, they've been really great about being patient with me and helping me to be able to trust.
I knew that she was really there for me and my family. She wasn't there just to be there. She was there to help us out to meet our goal, and still is helping us to meet our goal, to be successful, to not go back to being homeless.
I mean, some people could feel, oh, it's just a bed, but it's not just a bed for a kiddo who hasn't had their own space like that in a very long time.
When you think of Johnson County, you don't think of that there are homeless people, that there are kids that aren't able to be fed, that there are kids who can't make it to school, and that there are families experiencing this type of need. And so we want to have more opportunities for education.
It's pushing for affordable housing in Johnson County as a whole, having hard conversations about what a living wage really is, and how we can make sure that the members of our community, our neighbors, our friends, can actively live and participate in the community that they're working in.
Without a program like the Family Empowerment Program, the poverty or the financial challenges that people are experiencing will continue in the next generation, and that's what we don't want to happen.
The thing that did help me, that Laura and David provided, was first encouragement. They encouraged me that this was gonna work. Mm-hmm. Not only did they tell me, but they showed me by helping us find a home, building our credit so we can be homeowners. They're walking this walk with us. You know, they talk the talk and they're actually walking the walk.
Actually, this is the first people that really helped us out to get to our goal. So I'm very blessed by that.